Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to Wake and Stretch on this beautiful Tuesday, May 26th. How you doing? How you feeling? Ready to practice? I'm not sure I am either, but it's okay. We're going to do it anyway because I always feel better afterward. So I'm going to start today on my blocks. As you can see, I have two blocks set up, although I have a cloth over the one block. Just because it makes it a little cozier. I feel a little bit nicer with that cloth on there. But I'm going to lay down with the blocks underneath so that I'm on a diagonal. So if you have props at home, go ahead and grab them. And we'll get set up. Hello, Miss Socks. She will probably come over and shove her face in my face when I go over there and lay down, because that's what she does, right? Yeah. Mr. Zeus is here too, not to disappoint. I'm not sure where Lokey is, but I'm sure he will come and find me eventually. That's what these dogs do. Gotta love them for that. All right, so if this is your first time joining me, please do take care of yourself. I'll give options as we go through, because I always do. It's just in my nature. No, this is my intuitive practice. So what that means is that I follow what I'm feeling on that day, physically, energetically, emotionally, etc. So every day is different. Even if I'm doing the same poses, it does feel a little bit different each time. And yep, I said take care of yourself. I think that's all I gotta say. So I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, let's go. So the block's set up, even though Miss Socks decided to stand right in front of the blocks. I swear, I think these dogs are camera hogs. So this block in the back is at its highest level. Thank you for moving, Socks. So it's at its tall stage. This other block will be on the medium height. I'm going to align that with my spine between the shoulder blades. This back block is going to be right at the base of the skull, so your head is supported. You don't want your head to fall backwards, but instead you want it to be nice and long. And sometimes you need to adjust that quite a bit to find it. Legs can go wherever you want them to go. Butterfly, straight legs, knees falling together, whatever works for you. It's more about opening the chest. So find your comfy position. Hi, Zeus. Okay. Oh. Let yourself find your comfort zone here. Arms can come out to the side for a little extra chest opening. Now, what inspired this is yesterday I spent most of the day in the kitchen. Prepping food, making some hummus, prepping bananas, because when they go bad, they go really bad, so I had to make banana bread, and I made a new brownie recipe. By the way, I really like to bake. That's kind of my go-to thing. So by standing up all day and hunching over the countertop, even the next morning, my upper back, a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm trying to do the reverse action here of opening up the chest. Just letting myself melt into the blocks. Eyes can close or not, but take this opportunity to check in with the breath. A few more breaths here. Let the chest open a little bit more. if your arms are out by the side, gently slide them down by your hips. And the best way to come out of this is bring your feet flat onto the mat so the knees are upward. And start to roll yourself to one side. The blocks may pop out from underneath you. That's okay. That's kind of what happens. We're going to lay flat in Shavasana for a few breaths. We'll let the spine do what it needs to reacclimate to its natural curvature. Those are a lot of big words for the morning. So laying in your Shavasana for a few breaths. And start to energize the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, feet. Give a nice long stretch. Let the spine arch. Oh, yawn if you have to. And hug the knees in towards the chest. Give a little rock from side to side. From here, let's take wind relieving pose to the right thigh into the chest, left leg extends long. And start to energize the left leg so the heel is down. We're going to take that right leg now and bring it into a spinal twist. Doing your best to try to keep the shoulders on the mat. It's okay if this top leg doesn't go where you think it should go. Just let it go where it wants to go. And gently bring yourself back up. Hug both knees into the chest. Give a little rock from side to side once again. Coming back to center. Left leg to the chest, right leg extends long. Giving a nice twist from here. And gently bringing it back through center, hugging the knees into the chest. Give a little rock from side to side. Now let the legs extend up above, give them a good shake. You can let them rotate a little bit. Let the arms come up, give them a good shake. Get that fluid moving through the body a little bit more. Alright, and then bring it back to a stillness. You can let the heels bounce off of your glutes and your hamstrings a little bit. Get those joints moving. Alright, so bring the legs to about a 90-degree angle. Hands come behind the thighs. Start to engage the abdominals. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And roll like a ball. Not passing the shoulders as you go back. Balancing at the top for a breath. Well, I'm going to do what I tried to do yesterday, but I had a dog on my mat. So on the next roll, like a ball, I'm going to bring myself all the way up onto my feet into an Uttanasana. And from here, I'm just going to dangle and fix the old hair. Oh, here comes Miss Socks. Now you're curious about what I'm doing, huh? Just letting myself dangle here, letting the hamstrings open as they will. Who knows what this hair will look like? That's okay. And inhale, lifting halfway. And then exhale, folding again. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhaling, coming all the way up to vertical. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Cool. So I'm going to come up to the top of the mat now. I'm just going to start with some nice old traditional sun salutations. So I take my sun salutations usually from Ashtanga. So I'll do sun salutation A, and then I think I'll move through a couple B's. I may swing a hatha one in there, and if I do, I'll give you a heads up. All right, so starting in a nice Tadasana position. On your inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhaling forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhaling, folding, step or float back to plank. Continue with your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You could also go to child's pose instead if you'd rather. Staying for 5 full breaths. On the inhale of your 6th breath, lift the head, step or float the feet to the top. Lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Take 1 full breath here before doing another one. Doing another sun salutation A. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, folding it forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold hands down, step or float back to plank. Continue with your exhale, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Staying for 5 full breaths. On the inhale of the 6th, find your way up to Ardha Uttanasana, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 1 full breath here. I'm going to move into sun salutation B here. So I'm going to bring the legs together, traditional Ashtanga style. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Step or float back, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the pause of the breath, the left heel turns in, right foot steps forward for warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, the hands come down, find plank, vinyasa. On the pause of the breath, right heel comes in, left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, vinyasa, step back to plank. Down dog or child's pose for 5 full breaths. On the inhale of the 6th, step it forward, hop it forward, Ardha Uttanasana, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Oh, I was wrong. You're supposed Just go to chair pose, that's all right. One full breath here. See, in Ashtanga, you can actually be wrong with the sequencing, but that's okay. We're not being all that strict. We're not doing Mysore or anything. So moving through one more Sun Salutation B, starting in chair. Exhaling and folding. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold hands down, step or float back, and move through your chaturanga or niche chest chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the pause of the breath, left heel in, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bring it down, vinyasa. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale it down, vinyasa. Staying for 5 full breaths. On the inhale of the 6th, coming up into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. We'll do it the right way this time. Coming into chair pose, bending the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Then exhale, Tadasana or Samaste Tihi, as they say. Staying in Tadasana, breathing here. I'm going to move into a balance here, my favorite tree pose. So shifting the weight into the left, bringing the right up into tree. Bringing the hands wherever you'd like them to go. Now the focus of the eyes can either be down towards the tip of your nose or your fingertips if you feel like you need to be more internal. If you feel like you want to be more external, then let the eyes lift and look straight ahead. One more breath here. On your next exhale, gently release the foot down, and we'll take a half sun salutation. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to the heart, weight into the right foot, find tree pose. Left leg comes up. One more nice full breath here. And gently release the foot down, taking another half sun salutation. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to the heart. So from here, bringing inner edges of the legs together, coming into a squat. Finding another balance here, another one of my favorite balances. I do this all the time. Then from here, opening the knees, let the arms shift forward and gently sit. come into boat pose. Pull those inner thighs together, let the legs float up. Crossing the ankles, give a gentle fold forward. Rolling up through the spine, taking boat pose again. Finding where you can maintain the balance. Crossing with the opposite ankle in front and gently fold forward. And gently rolling up through the spine. You can stay in this Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Gently twist to the right. Inhaling through center, exhale, twist to the left. One more time each side. Inhaling through center, exhaling to the right. Inhaling through center, exhale to the left. Inhaling through center, gently close the legs. And let's extend them out in front. So moving into Janu Shirshasana from here for a little lower back love. Taking the right leg, give it a little cradle just to start with. And then bring the bottom of the foot to the inner thigh of the left. Hello, Mr. Zeus. Sorry, am I in your way? All right, buddy. All right, so moving into Janu Shirshasana, giving a little twist to the left, and then folding forward over that leg. Keep the belly active here so you protect your lower spine. And gently roll up through the spine. I'm going to turn my back to you, but I'll keep projecting as best as I can. So opening up just a little bit more so that the hips are a little wider. We're going to go into a side variation of Janu Shirshasana. So make sure both sit bones are solid on the mat. So one cheek isn't higher than the other. And inhale both arms to the side and exhale, lean over to your left. Let the right arm circle up and over the head as you exhale. And then inhale, keep circling it up and over. Exhale it down. Let it swipe in front of you. And then inhale as it rises up again. Take a few more circles in this direction. And then reverse the direction. So it inhales as it lifts. Exhale as it comes down and across the body. Reaching for the toes. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling it down and back. A few more times. On the next circle, let it bring your torso all the way up to vertical. Inhaling as you do. Exhale, stay, and let that side, your right side, let it settle before you move. And from here, we're going to do a little tricky transition, and Mr. Zeus is covering up what's going to happen, so I'll talk through it first. I'm going to move into a twist to the right, and as I do so, I'm going to lift my hips and come into a pigeon pose, so I'm facing the opposite direction. Lifting up the hips, move the right knee to the right edge of the mat and settle into a pigeon. If this is too much, then you can shift into a seated or a double pigeon. Either stay upright if that's where you're at today, or fold it forward, whatever works. Come onto the hands, tuck the back toe, inch forward a little bit so that your shoulders are a little more centered over the hands. Then lift the hips, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, make it a twist. And let's flip the dog into wild thing. Flipping it back. Bring it through one knee, then the other. Sit onto your hip. And let's find Janushirshasana on the other side. So the left foot, bring it up, give a little cradle. And then bottom of the foot to the inner thigh for Janushirshasana. Sitting up nice and tall, give a little twist to the right, and then exhale, fold it forward. Inhaling, bringing yourself up to vertical, opening the hips a bit for the side variation. Be mindful that both sit bones, both cheeks are on the mat. Arms come out to the side, and then exhale, side bend to the right. And we'll take those same arm circles. So inhaling as the arm lifts up, exhaling as it comes down and crosses the body. Keep the head and the neck active here, as to not drop it down by the shoulder. One more circle in this direction. And then reverse it. One more breath. Let the inhale bring you all the way up to vertical. Exhale where you need. Let that side space kind of relax. If you need to give it a little rub, a little love, go ahead. So taking that same transition into pigeon pose, so I'm going to spiral or twist around to the left to face the front of my mat and find pigeon. So the hands will come down first, then lift the hips, switch them around, and find your pigeon. So the left knee comes to the left edge of the mat. Ease your way into it. Same options, you can stay upright if that feels good for you, or you can fold forward. Whatever you'd like. Whatever makes you, your body, and your energy happy. Onto your hands now. Tuck the back toe. Start to shift your weight forward so that the shoulders are more over the wrists. Then find your three-legged dog. Bend the top knee, make it a twist. And then flip your dog into wild thing. Gently flip it back. Step that knee through, come onto both knees, have a seat, and let the legs come out in front once again. Good. All right, so from here, scooching forward a bit, laying down onto your back. I think Mr. Zeus is covering my head, but I'm over here. I'm good. Hi. Zeus. All right, so from here, now that the spine and the body's kind of relaxed a little bit, I'm going to re-engage it and do some bridge lifts. So heels are underneath in line with the sit bones. Arms are down. I'm actively pressing arms down. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, lift up. squeeze and stay. On your inhale, lower down, but don't let yourself rest on the mat. Just hover above it. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. 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 Exhale, lift and squeeze. 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 1 more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Staying here. Keep the belly active. Feel the burn in the glutes and the hamstrings. And then from here, take it into a yoga style. Interlace the fingers if you can. Tuck the shoulders. If you want to go a little bit deeper but not into full wheel, lift the heels. Bring your hands flat like you're holding on to a tray. And then slide the heel of your hands under the hip bone. And press the heels of the hands away from your heart. So they're pressing towards your knees. This will help to lengthen the spine so you're not crunching in the lower back. If this feels good here and you're pretty secure and you want to get into an inversion, you could let the legs lift up. Staying for a few more breaths. And gently lower the legs one at a time. Releasing the hands. Open the shoulders and slowly lower down the hips. And just stay in this position. If this was bothersome on your wrist, just let your arms rest in this position with the hands pointing upward. You can let the fingers relax, but just let the wrists be. When it feels right and okay for you, just very gently start to move the hands, the wrists, the fingers. Very small, gentle movements. And then let's walk the feet to the width of the mat apart. Arms can now come out to your side to a T. And gently windshield wiper from side to side. Once you've done both sides equally, come back to center. Knees pointing upright. And go ahead and hug the knees in towards your chest. Giving a little rock from side to side. So from here, let's come right into bound angle pose. Your arms can go wherever you'd like them to go. If you want more shoulder opening, you can bring the arms to cactus, which is a 90-degree angle. Elbows in line with the shoulders, fingers point upward. You can also cross them over the head as long as you don't get pins, needles, or tingling, or on the belly, the heart, on your legs, by your sides, whatever works for you. So many different options. Try to tap into how you're feeling today, or what your body, what your mind, and your energy desires, and find what works for that energy. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's totally okay too. Calling it energy, but it could be just intuition, but intuition is energy as well. So just tapping into your gut feeling. How about that? Does that work? I think that will work. And when you're ready on your own time, use your hands on the thighs, bring the legs to parallel, and then let them extend long for Shavasana. If there's another way you'd like to Shavasana, if you want to prop underneath the knees, if you want to bring yourself back up on a diagonal if laying flat isn't good for you, then that's fine too. Find your comfort. Blanket up if you're cold. You can give a little rock of the body by rooting the heels down. And let yourself settle into stillness. Eyes closed. And focus in on your breath. If you'd like to take a longer Shavasana, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to start to move out of mine. Starting with a nice deep breath. Finding energy in the fingers, the toes, the feet, the hands, the wrists, the ankles. Giving them some movement. And then letting the arms extend up overhead with a nice long line. Giving a nice stretch through the body. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Give a little rock here from side to side. Then roll onto your right side into fetal position. Bottom arm comes under the head as a pillow. And gently bring yourself up to a seated position. Once you're seated and comfy, let the eyes close and either press the hands together and align them with your sternum at your heart, or take one hand to your heart and one to your belly to reconnect with the breath. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. But it's okay if you can't label what it is that you're feeling. Take a few moments here for some gratitude. Something that you are thankful for today, in this moment. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. My girl Socks was super well behaved today, and I'm grateful for that. Right, Socksy Socks? Hey, right? Come here. She was so good, she slept in the corner the whole time. She's a good girl. Alrighty. So, those of you who joined me, thank you so much for joining this practice. Socks is thankful that you came to join us too. Say hi, Socks. Oh, you're saying hi to me? Okay. Okay. All right, so what is today? Today's Tuesday. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 more days of May. 5 more days of wake and stretch. So please enjoy these practices. Let me know how you felt if you did the practice. You can comment wherever you're watching this, whether it's on IGTV or Facebook or YouTube. And if you liked it, please press the like button. And if you know somebody who might enjoy this, then please share it with them. Have a beautiful day. Be well, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.